Ingredients and equipment needed for making keto miso soup. We had here a dried seaweed, frozen mushroom, shiitake mushroom, tofu, green onion leek, 2 eggs, miso paste, and for equipment needed, we need a cooking pot, measuring cup, knife, and chopping board. Good day everyone, my name is Geraldine Giluris, and today I will make a nutritional lunch meal recipe for a diabetic patient. So I prepared a hot meal, which is keto miso soup. The main course is 2 canned salmon with parmesan sauce, and for the cold meal is blueberry and strawberry with kiwi smoothie. So before we proceed to the cooking, we need to make sure our proper hygiene is prepared too, like wearing a hairnet, wearing an apron, and don't forget to wash your hands to avoid the germs. And now we will proceed for the keto miso soup. So what are we waiting for? Let's proceed. Wash our hands in a running water. Do the WHO procedure. Rub hands palm to palm. Rub the back of the both hands. Also palm with fingers interlaced. Back of finger for opposite palm with fingers interlocked. Rotational rubbing of right thumb. Claps in left palm and vice versa. Then rotational rubbing backward and forward with claps finger left hand in the right palm. And then wrap hand over right wrist with rotational fingers up to mid of the forearm. And then turn off the water and use a clean towel. And that's it. Let's proceed into cooking. So now we will boil some eggs for making a keto miso soup. So boil the water and prepare the 2 eggs later on. Oh, make sure it's on. And then cover it and wait until it's. So while we are waiting for the eggs to be boiled, we can discuss what is the benefits of eggs for the diabetic patient. So eggs are very versatile food and a great source of protein, even for people with diabetes. The American Diabetes Association consider eggs an excellent choice for people with diabetes. Nutrient-rich, 1 large egg contains only about a half gram of carbohydrates and 7 grams of high-quality protein, along with other important nutrients. Eggs are also an excellent source of potassium, which supports nerve and muscle health and help balance sodium levels in the body. Now we can leave the eggs to the hot temperature, and later on we can peel off the skin. Also, eggs helps balance sodium level in the body, improving cardiovascular health. They also contain nutrients like lutein for eye health and choline for brain health. Eggs are also low in calories and saturated fat. 1 large egg has only about 75 calories and 1.6 grams of saturated fat. They are easy on the waistline. Eggs also are good in cholesterol conserve. While eggs were once considered high in cholesterol, recently, research suggests that dietary cholesterol impact on the blood cholesterol in levels is smaller than previous thought. So family history plays a bigger role in cholesterol levels than dietary cholesterol. The real threat to cholesterol level comes from foods and high in trans fat, carbs, and sugar. So how many eggs we can eat? The current recommended suggested that those with diabetes can include 1 egg a day. But it's essential to consider the whole diet rather than focusing solely on one food item. The majority of beneficial nutrients are found in the egg yolk. So enjoy your egg, but also pay attention to the other aspect of your diet. Just remember to pair carbohydrates with the protein and healthy fats to help manage blood sugar levels. Now, while waiting for the eggs to make it cooler, we will proceed to the cutting of onion leeks. So here's our onion leeks. So make sure your onion leeks are already clean or washed. So we will cut the edges and throw it into the trash. And then we will not use it all, so only for a little bit, and we can cut it into smaller. So while I'm cutting, we can tackle about what is the benefits of green onion leeks. Leeks are very low in calories, providing only 32 calories per cup. Usually it's per cup cooked, and it's a low glycemic index too, with only a value of about 15. Leeks are an excellent source of vitamin K, and it provides key minerals, source of vitamin such as manganese, copper, and folate. Leeks are relatively low in carbs, so it's less than 8 per cup cooked, and high fiber. So that leeks are a good source of probiotics and a great non-starchy, low carbs vegetable that encouraged to include in our diet. That's all the benefits of eating leeks, especially if the person has diabetic condition. So we will not use everything. So strong. Now we just make a half Later on, the other we can use it for salad. Ooh, strong. You can tell that this onion is fresh. If you make you cry. Okay, now we can set aside. And then next, we can cut the tofu. So before I proceed to cutting the tofu, we can do the boiling. Sunny, we can do the boiling. So I put enough water here for 2 bowl servings. And then we can boil it. While it's boiling, you can soak the dried seaweed. Make sure you can control the size of this because it will expand later. So that's the size of it. Now while waiting for it to boil, we can do the. So now we can cut the tofu into the tiny cubes. So while I'm cutting, we can tackle about the benefits of seaweed for the diabetic patient. So seaweed is a rich source of fiber which can help regulate blood sugar and improve insulin sensitivity. Seaweed contains antioxidants that can reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, both of which are associated with diabetes complication. Now we can cut more in the middle. So not only that seaweed benefits, seaweed also is low in calories and can be a healthy addition for diabetes friendly. So how about tofu? So tofu is a fantastic food choice for individuals with diabetes. It's a low carbohydrates and low glycemic index. Tofu is means low carbohydrates and has a low glycemic index. This means it doesn't cause rapid spike in the blood sugar levels, which is crucial for people managing diabetes. High protein content. Also, so tofu is a rich in plant-based protein. Nutrient-rich tofu contains various vitamins and minerals, like include vitamin K, vitamin B, folate, niacin, calcium, zinc, and magnesium, and many more. That's how powerful tofu. Tofu doesn't have any strong flavor of its own, so it's really absorbs the seasoning and spices used in cooking, whether you're making stir-fry, soups, or sauces. Tofu adapts beautiful to different culinary styles. It can help regulate blood sugar levels and keep you full and provide essential nutrients. Now we can put the mushroom. So, what is the benefit of mushroom? Mushrooms are a great choice for people with diabetes. The reason why it's low carbs and sugar content. 1 cup of this has 70 grams of a raw mushroom, contains only 2 grams of carbs and 1 gram of sugar. So they won't significantly impact your blood sugar level. Okay, that's enough. And then it's also rich in nutrients. Despite their low calorie content, mushroom provides essential nutrients for instance. They are rich in selenium and certain B vitamins. These vitamins play a role in brain function, while selenium acts as a potent antioxidant. The glycemic index and a glycemic load mushroom A have a low glycemic index. It only 10 to 15 and a glycemic load of less than 1 per cup. This means they won't cause a rapid spikes in the blood sugar level. They are safe to cook in diabetes and friendly diet. Mushrooms also contain a compound called polysaccharides and are in high in soluble fiber. These components have been found to lower blood glucose levels in studies, which is the mushrooms are low in calorie, low carb, and friendly for diabetes food option. We can put some seasoning for the soup. While waiting, we can peel the ends. Be careful to not hurt yourself. Then after that, now it's boiling, we can put the tofu into the soup and wait until 5 minutes. Oops. And then last we will put the onion green legs. So while waiting for the soup to boil, we can prepare for the main ingredients, and we call it a miso paste. This is white miso, so we don't need to cook this. We just need to put a 1 spoon of miso paste into the bowl. So the benefits of miso is a lot. Is it a fermented content popular in parts of Asia, including the well-known Japanese miso soup, has both benefits and considered for people with diabetes. Miso may help delay the onset and progress of type 2 diabetes. However, miso soup contains a high amount of salt, so it is not recommended for people with diabetes to eat miso soup in a lot. You should need a moderation. Now let's proceed for miso paste. So 1 spoon, just like this, and put into the bowl. Okay. And then after the soup boils, just wait at least 5 minutes again before putting the hot soup into the bowl. Now we can put the onion leeks into the pot. And then cover it and wait until it simmers. So while waiting, we can do the filling. So if it's still hot, we can add more water, hot water to reduce the hotness. Now we can turn off the pot and wait to lessen the boiling. So that's it. You just wait, and then we can serve it. If you want to add more black pepper, you can add whatever you desire. But I'm not advising adding more salt because it's seaweed are already a lot of sodium content in. Also the salt. Okay, now we will do the plating. Ingredients and tools needed for cooking a Tuscan salmon with Parmesan sauce. So for seasoning, we had salt, black pepper, extra virgin coconut oil, coconut MCT, butter unsalted. We have 1 clove of garlic, 2 tomato if you don't have cherry tomato, 2 limes or lemon, Parmesan cheese, baby spinach, coconut cream, and the main ingredients is the belly salmon. Other tools for cooking, we need a frying pan for the cooking quinoa, strainer, measuring cup, tissue, and the quinoa for replacement of the
First, we will cook the quinoa. Prepare all the materials. Make sure it's clean.
So use the measuring cup, at least 1 cup, good for 2 servings. And then rinse it at least 2 times with the water. Cook it like a rice. And then use the strainer. And stir it. And then rinse again. After washing it, roast it. Put it into the pan. Put 1 teaspoon of coconut. 1 teaspoon and a half. Then roast it at least 5 minutes. And then roast it. So before we're waiting for 5 minutes, let's talk about the quinoa is healthy than the white rice, the ordinary. So quinoa is a nutritious whole grain that is low glycemic, enriched in fiber and protein. This quality makes quinoa a healthy choice for people with diabetes, as they can help keep blood sugar under control. However, quinoa also contains about 40 grams carbohydrates per cup. So managing total carbohydrates intake per meal, it's very important for blood sugar. So okay, now it's 5 minutes. Now we can transfer it to the pot. Now we will put 1 teaspoon of salt. Since I don't have iodized, only rock salt. And then put the 1 cup and another half cup of water. And let it boil for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, let's check our quinoa rice. Oh, looks like dry now and it's fluffy. So it's okay to turn off the heat. This is the looks like of quinoa once it cook. It doubled their size. Okay. This is good for 2 servings. And leave it there, and we will be right back later. Wash all the ingredients. Dry it. Spinach. And bring it. Garlic. Mince the garlic. 1 whole clove. Peeling all the skin. Since we like garlic, we add 1 clove in the dish. In the original recipe, it's only 2 pieces of the garlic, 2 bulbs of the garlic. Careful when using knife. Make sure you will not hurt yourself. Peeling garlic is too hard. Need to be patient. Peel the skin. Expert garlic peeler. It took me 5 minutes. Peel it. Not like that. So after peeling the garlic, we will need to mince it. So mince it and throw all the garbage into the trash. So I have nearby trash here. Clean your area after you mess around. Okay, then mince it. Just be careful. I'm not expert cooker, so I'm too slow. Make sure you're not cut your finger. Not included for the dish too. Okay, and then that's it. Small one. If you have food processor, much better. Just spin around your garlic into the processor and it's done. Okay, after mincing it, next is our tomato. the tomato. So put it in a plate or something. I have a plate. Put aside. Next is the tomato. I usually remove this. I don't know why. So cut it into whatever you desire. I just cut it into 4. And then the other side. See? Slice tomato. And then put it aside. And another. Parmesan and tomato are a good combination for this dish. Okay, that's it. So good. It took me only 2 minutes. And then I will cut the lemon. But before that, I want to roll it. I don't know why, but I need to roll it. Make it juicy. Okay. Look this side edges, and then just cut it into 4 so I can squish it easily later. That's it, and set aside. So next are the spinach. After washing it, now I need to pull all the leaves. So these are not baby spinach. It's old spinach. Just remove all the leaves. Take off the stem. Stem we can hit it, it's too hard. So take it away. Okay, after removing all the leaves and the stem, throw it. You have space. Clean your area after you making a mess. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Okay, finish. That was it. So spinach already now. So set aside. So I have here prepared and the spinach prepared. So I washed the cutting board and the knife for. Next is the Tuscan salmon. So because it's too big, I want to cut it into 2. And since we like the skin, they usually remove the skin, but since we like it this way, I will not remove the skin. I just need to remove some scale for it. And then cut it into 2. Maybe just cut it like this. You need a nice knife for cutting it. Looks like I will need some scissor. So it's hard to use knife. I will use some scissor cutting the skin. Make sure your scissors are clean and only used for food. So yes, now it's already cut into 2. Maybe I will cut it more in the middle. So like this. Easy to cook with. Okay, so after that, put into the plate, set aside, set aside, set aside, set aside. So maybe clean it. Okay, next is the. There's a lot of stick. Need to clean it first. When you get it, it's not too disturbing. This one, since it's not enough, no need for cutting it. And then after that, clean the area and remove. So I wash it again, and now I get the butter for later. And it's hard, we can leave it there and wait while putting a seasoning. Put the salt. I don't have iodized salt, but better if iodized salt. And black pepper. Same at the other side. butter, it's okay for cutting. Okay. Like this. And let's see if we need more. Okay, now we will starting for cooking. Ready your palm. So put it in a low heat. We will not burn. You don't need to cook all the way because later on we will simmer it again. We are waiting. I can tell about what is the health benefits of salmon belly for the diabetic patient. So there are some benefits for the consuming of belly. First, it's good for health, heart health. With the salmon belly, it's a rich sources of omega-3 fatty acid. This fatty acid helps to reduce inflammation to the body, and it prevents the blood clots from forming. So salmon also boosts brain function. Omega-3 fatty acids are also important to improving a brain function. They help to improve the memory and cognitive performance, especially in older adults. And last benefit is it promotes healthy skin also. Okay, now if it's medium on the side, you can take aside this and cook the other side. Don't overcook it. Because later on we will cook it again with the cream sauce. Okay, I'm gonna load it on. Just wait at least 5 minutes. So while waiting for another 5 minutes, we will tackle about what is the benefit of olive oil into a person, even it's not a diabetic patient. So olive oil, especially if it's extra virgin coconut oil, it's a valuable addition to diabetes friendly diet for several reasons. So first is they can stable blood sugar. Study shows that adding a extra virgin coconut oil, a highly glycemic index milk, helps reduce the body glycemic response. And this means extra virgin coconut oil can buffer the dangerous spikes in blood sugar when added to carb-containing meals. So since we have a quinoa in the meal, so it will lessen the carbs content from the quinoa. So extra virgin coconut oil also long-term blood sugar control when you are using it in daily meals. And it weight management, extra virgin coconut oil can help with weight loss, which is beneficial for diabetic management. Not yet. Another 3 minutes. So let's talk about more in extra virgin coconut oil. It reduces inflammation and oxidative stress compound in extra virgin olive oil, such as hydroxystrosol, oleuropein, and 𝐃𝐈𝐒𝐂𝐋𝐀, have been shown to reduce inflammation and oxidize stress factors that can contribute to diabetes. almost. And then okay, another 2 minutes. So after olive oil, I put a butter, unsalted. Let's talk about unsalted benefits. Butter to a diabetic patient. So it's suitable choice for individual with diabetes. Why? It's essential for consume it in moderation. Opting for unsalted butter can help lower your overall sodium intake. Excessive sodium can elevate blood pressure, so which is crucial considering for those managing diabetes. But remember that while unsalted butter is fine, it's essential to maintain a balanced diet, but butter even when it's unsalted. So it has moderation. Okay, another 1 minute. So butter is, even when unsalted, doesn't provide all the necessary nutrients. However, it does contain calcium, choline, vitamin A, potassium, and phosphorus without a significant amount of sugar. Okay, so it will be medium heat now. Almost medium brown now. So let's step aside. And not overcook. Now why if it's not too cooked, you need to cook it another 5 minutes to 10 minutes with the sauce. I think it's good enough. We can move aside the salmon and put it back later again. Very good. Okay. Next, we will put the garlic. So saute the garlic. In a medium heat, and then later we will next the sliced tomato and saute it about 30 seconds over a very low heat, and then replace the pan with the lemon juice and let it simmer for about 5 minutes until the liquid is reduced by a heat. So after simmering, after sauteing the garlic first, then we will proceed to the sliced tomato and saute it in 30 seconds. Then put the strain, use the strain for the lemon. So use the strain and put the lemon next. So while we are waiting, we can talk about what is the benefit of the garlic into the diabetic patient. So garlic is good for people with diabetes because it can lower fasting blood glucose level, lessen the complication from diabetes, and reduce the incidence of heart disease and a condition that affects approximately saute the garlic. 80% of people with diabetes. It helps reduce the risk of atherosclerosis. So now I'm squishing the lemon. 80% of people with diabetes. So we have 5 minutes to talk about the benefits of the tomato. Tomatoes are considered an ideal fruit for diabetic patients. because they are high in fiber and have low glycemic value. They can be included in the diabetic diet in the form of curries, soup, and salad to contain with their nutrition. Value: a person can eat around 200 grams of tomatoes daily without hiking their blood sugar. So tomatoes are particularly beneficial for a person with diabetes because they prevent a cardiovascular complication in person with diabetes, reduce bad cholesterol levels, keeping the heart healthy, and lower the risk of developing blood clots, improving insulin resistance, better management of blood sugar levels, and the high fiber content in tomatoes keeps you feeling full longer, thereby reducing your caloric intake and preventing a rise in your blood sugar level. Lemon juice is good also for diabetes, mainly because of its high concentration of vitamin C, which has the following benefits effects. First, it increases collagen production, decrease blood sugar level in type 2 diabetes, reduce insulin resistance in type 2 diabetes, and decrease lipid, cholesterol, and triglyceride level. High in soluble fiber, which is slow digestion and helps control blood sugar and cholesterol levels. So once you notice that the liquid is reduced by half, now we can proceed to the heavy cream. But since heavy cream is not good, I replace it with a coconut cream. So coconut cream. Pour the coconut cream into the pan. Ooh, look at that color. Beautiful. Looks yum. So still, cook it in a low heat. Don't burn it up. So now we will tackle about coconut cream benefits. Coconut cream is healthy for diabetic to eat. It can bump up your intake of potassium as an essential nutrient that plays a key role in fluid balance and in blood pressure level. Coconut milk can have lower blood glucose levels in people with diabetes due to its high fiber content and low glycemic index. The medium chain triglycerides found in coconut milk can enhance insulin sensitivity and making it easier for cells to absorb glucose from the bloodstream. So after putting the coconut cream, next procedure is add the heavy cream and then, or a coconut cream, together with the Parmesan cheese. So here's the Parmesan cheese. So at least half cup. So you can measure. You can use your measuring equipment. I'm measuring it. This is grated already. So this is 1/2 cup of the Parmesan cheese. Now we can pour it into the sauce. And after put the Parmesan cheese, stir until cheese is incorporated into the sauce. Then add the spinach and bring the salmon fat into the pan, and then let the sauce simmer over low heat for 5 minutes. And season the sauce with salt for taste. So let's simmer it for 5 minutes. Benefits of Parmesan cheese. So Parmesan cheese contain a butyrate which could help the body to use insulin properly and manage blood sugar levels, so leading to a decrease in the risk of type 2 diabetes. And people with diabetes can consume cheese, but should be mindful of the portion size. So I just put a half cup of the cheese for 2 people that will consume the dish, and also accompanied with other healthy meal option. Cheese is a good source of protein and fat, which can help in delaying the absorption of the carbs and prevent sugar spikes in the blood. But consuming a cheese should be have a moderation. So next we will put the spinach. So here is my spinach. Simmer it here. And maybe put the cover on top. Cover it. So after waiting for 5 minutes, we can talk about the benefits of spinach. Spinach is a low on carbohydrates, a valuable and recommended item for everyone who looks and takes care of their blood sugar levels. And second, this spinach is also a non-starchy dish. It's not a white or soft or tasteless powder that it's insoluble in any kinds of liquid state. So hence it doesn't cause any spikes in your blood sugar. So, also the low glycemic index of the food spinach consists of a lower level glycemic index, which doesn't cause any harm or condition in the blood sugar level. So it's rich in fiber also, and spinach has soluble fiber which doesn't increase your blood sugar level, and other than that, it decreases the blood glucose level. And lastly, it's a low calorie. Spinach is a low on carbohydrates, a valuable and recommended item for everyone who looks and takes care of their blood sugar levels. And second, this spinach is also a non-starchy dish. It's not a white or sukary. Raw spinach consists of only 6 to 7 calories in 1 cup. So, and people with diabetes are recommended to check their daily weight of them. So let's check if our spinach are already simmered. So still. Now we can put back the salmon. So we'll soak the sauce. And then put in other spices to add more. And also put a little bit of pinch of salt. Okay. So simmer it, cover it up, and wait for another 5 minutes to finish our final dish. Then later on we will type in. Okay. Try to taste it if it's salty enough. Ooh, look at that cream. Perfect. Okay, after that, let's serve. Ingredients and materials needed for making a blueberry and strawberries with kiwi smoothies. We had kiwi, frozen blueberries and strawberries, brown flaxseed, chia seed, psyllium husk, cube ice, coconut milk, 1 liter of mineral water. And for the materials needed, we need a blender, mug, straw, chopping board, and a knife. First thing we need to do when making smoothie is soak the chia seed into the water at least 30 minutes. Refrigerate it. Make sure it will mix together with the water. And if you think you need more, it's here. And then more water. While mixing the chia seed into the water, we can tackle what is the benefits of chia seed. So chia seed are indeed beneficial for individuals with diabetes because it blood sugar control, chia seeds are a good source of dietary fiber, which helps prevent blood sugar spikes also. And the trouble soluble fiber in chia seed slow down digestion, leading to a gradual release of sugar into the bloodstream. This can be particularly helpful for managing blood sugar. Just stirring it up until it mixes with the water. So it's not only a blood sugar controller, it's also a feeling fulfilled. Chia seeds are high in fiber and protein, which can help you feel full for longer periods. When you feel satisfied, you're less likely to overeat, aiding with it and weight management too. That's how healthy chia seed for the people with diabetes or just ordinary people without any disease or condition. So lastly, chia seed is also a heart health and brain function. These tiny seeds are rich in omega-3 acid, which are beneficial for both heart health and brain function. Additionally, they contain a bone-building calcium, phosphorus, and magnesium, which help relax muscle and uplift the mood. So, there we go. I think it's ready to soak for 30 minutes. So we will right back after 30 minutes. After soaking the chia seed for 30 minutes, now we will need to do a grinding a flaxseed using a blender. First, make sure that your blender is plugged in. I have here a measuring cup for 1/4. So put the flaxseed in the cup. And then let's grind using a blender. You can test first the blender. Nope, not working. Make sure it's intact. Okay, now it's working. But before I can do a noisy job, let's tackle about the positive effects of flaxseed in a diabetic patient. So flaxseed is help for managing a blood sugar levels due to their soluble fiber content. Soluble fiber form a suspicious mass when mixed with water, aiding in the blood sugar regulation. It's in insulin sensitivity. The omega-3 fatty acid in flax seeds enhance insulin sensitivity. A Chinese study found that flax seeds positively affected insulin sensitive in type 2 diabetes patients. So, to be able to digest or benefit to the nutrients from the flaxseed, better to grind it and mix it with any kind of recipe, especially if it's for beverage, and then enjoy your flaxseed benefits. So let's start. Check it. Oh la la. So this will be a look like once it get blended. So this is enough for 2 servings. Okay, the next thing to do is now let's proceed for kiwi. Make sure you wash the kiwi and cut the edges. Throw it to the trash and cut it into two, and then make it smaller here because we use a small blender. And before I make noise, we should tackle what is the benefits of the kiwi. So kiwi is a fruit with a moderate glycemic index and low calories, making it a safe option for people with diabetes to consume in moderation. Its nutrient-dense profile can benefit those with diabetes potentially, and helping them to avoid a long-term issue that can arise here are some reason. So kiwi is a good choice for diabetics. And also, has a low glycemic index, and a glycemic load kiwi has a local load of 7.3 consuming kiwi in reasonable amount, and it doesn't significantly disturb blood sugar levels. And it's rich in nutrients. That kiwi is full of potassium, antioxidant, and flavonoids. It's also high in vitamin C, which is a beneficial for overall health. It's also a fiber content, that low glycemic index fruit with high fiber content. This helps stabilize blood sugar levels and prevents blood clots in people with type 2 diabetes. So it's also a caloric content. For one kiwi has about 48 calories and 11 grams of carbs, making it a smart addition to a diabetes friendly. So kiwi is a fruit with a moderate glycemic index and a low calories, making it a safe option for people with diabetes to consume in moderation. Its nutrients-dense profiles can benefit those with diabetes and potentially helping to avoid long-term issues that can arise. So that's the kiwi beneficial. Let's grinding up now. So next is the coconut cream. So before I will make noise again, we'll discuss what is the benefits of the coconut cream. So coconut cream is a healthy for diabetes to eat. It can bump up your intake of potassium and essential nutrients that plays a key role in building balance and the blood pressure level. Coconut milk can help lower blood glucose levels in people with diabetes due to higher fiber content and low glycemic index. And the medium chain triglycerides, or MCTs, found in coconut milk can enhance insulin sensitivity, making it easier for cells to absorb glucose from the bloodstream. Instead of putting a low-fat milk, I replace it with the coconut milk. It's much healthier than the milk from the branded store. So after putting up coconut milk, now I will next is the chia seed. Now let's mix it and grind it little by little. Okay, I will make some noise now. So a while ago, we already discussed what is the benefit of chia seed for a diabetic person and also for people who doesn't have some condition. So now we can, after we add the chia seed, we get it all done. Now we can mix the psyllium husk. So psyllium husk is derived from the Indian shrub Plantable ovata, offers several health benefits, especially for individuals with type 2 diabetes, and also for the pre-diabetes. Regulating blood sugar and levels for psyllium husk can slow down the digestion and absorption of carbohydrates, which helps to regulate blood sugar levels and reducing cholesterol levels for the individuals who have diabetes and have an elevated risk of developing heart disease. So before that, we can use a measuring cup to put at least 1/2 tablespoon. This will help you for aiding weight loss. Usually people who have diabetes should prioritize maintaining a healthy weight. Psyllium has its gentle and safe dietary agent that not only helps with constipation, but also supports blood sugar control and heart health for those managing diabetes. We can mix it little by little. Sure it mix well with the chia seed. And then you can put more water. You can use this to clean this coconut milk. noise again, let's talk about what is the benefits of the berries. So, strawberry is rich in vitamin C and magnesium. So it have a low carbohydrates density, and while blueberries have contain a phytonutrients and antioxidants that can improve insulin sensitivity. So it reduces also a heart problems. Berries are ideal for diabetic patients. They are sweet, delicious, and low on the glycemic index. These juicy fruits and packed with vitamins, minerals, fiber, antioxidants, and bioactive compounds that help regulate blood glucose levels and reduce inflammation. So let's mix it. We need to help the blender to blend those berries because the blade of the blender are too small to blend it all. So before we are waiting, we can tackle more the benefits of the berries. So first, strawberries with a glycemic index score below 40 is safely enjoy a 1.5 cup serving of these red yams. So blueberries is the diabetic exchange for blueberries is 3.4 cup, and it also the important notes for berries is contain a fructose, a natural sugar that doesn't require insulin for metabolism, making them well tolerated, and by most people start to consume at least 2 servings of fruit each day. But monitor what works best for you. It's the best treats for yourself. So let's start again. Okay, then we can add more berries. Make sure it is blended. So this is the next one now. And let's make some ice. Now we can add more ice. Better if it's a little bit cold because our blender are too small to blend them all. Then add more ice. And last ice. And then voila!